Aqua gang, gang, gang. In this thing. What it do, you guys? It's your girl, Empress 777 here today with a general message for my beautiful Aqua gang, my Aqua Soul family, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Hope you guys are doing super fantastic. I most certainly am. Holy angels and spirit guides, please come through. Give us exactly what it is that we need to know in regards to the new baby. The new thing. Okay. Okay, so that's a trending sound on TikTok. You gonna be my baby. Okay. Let's spark a new thing. So this is the new, okay, new and or current, of course. This could be somebody that you have just met or someone that you are just about to meet. I'm also getting like summertime, new flames, like hot weather. This person thinks you're hot. Do you even use that terminology? I heard you're hot. They think you're hot. Fine as fuck. Very physically attracted to you. Of course, physical is not the only thing, but this person is extremely attracted to you. Okay, they may even stare at you to the point of uncomfortability. It's not in like a creep type of way or creepy type of way, but it's just like, what? What are you looking, what? Yeah, they find you extremely attractive. So it's hot. It's getting hot. Okay, look at the bigger picture. Got it. Full moon in Sagittarius. This could be a Sag for some of you. Very compatible with Aquarius energy, of course. There's something about not seeing the whole thing, the full picture just yet. Perhaps you okay, because there's a lot of like sexually charged energy. So maybe the two of you just kind of are looking for something casual at the time, but it's going to turn into something much deeper. Spirit has like a couple of tricks up their sleeve. Either you or them. Somebody thought that, you know, we're physically attracted to each other. We both grown. That's what I'm hearing, right? It could start out as friends with benefits, but not necessarily, you guys, okay? This could just be all about attraction and not understanding that this is something much bigger than just physical attraction. It goes much deeper. Okay, let's dig a little bit deeper here ourselves. Please like the video, you guys. We're jumping right in clearly. So this could be something that moves more rapidly than what you're expecting or what you're used to. I'm also seeing like a chariot of some sort. So very fast paced moving energy and fiery. Okay, this Sag is a fire sign. So this feels like a spark of passion, passionate new beginning. If you already met this person, then you already felt this. But for those of you who haven't met this person yet, then you are not expecting this. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, you thinking it's like a summer fling? It's not. It is not. That's not what this is. It's much deeper. You're needing to look at the bigger picture. They could also be speaking of your person's energy, but this is just the overall energy at this time. Shoot me a little comment down below, a little hey girl, hey, don't be rude, say it back. So it's sort of like I get brought over here with all the excitement and the passion, and I start talking about the reading, and then the spirit is like, reel it back in now. Okay, let's reel it back in and take care of business. So you may feel distracted from your day-to-day regular things like your routine, which is welcomed for some of you. As things may have been getting kind of boring, I feel like you can expect some shakeups, okay? Some excitement in your life. Like the video, of course. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. We would love to have you join the gang. It's general. Don't take anything that doesn't resonate. Only take what resonates with you, okay? Let's pull one more here. Oh, yep. Look, full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. You are more than good enough. This person is going to be, I'm not going to say obsessed, but yeah, you got it like that. You are more than good enough. They may buy you flowers. If you resonate with the storyline of never having received flowers from a significant other, that is all about to change. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. So you might feel like spirit is testing you. I'm also hearing that for some of you, and it could just be this person. Now we're going to get into their energy in a minute, but this is sort of mirrored. So you might resonate with some of this, and you may also be feeling the same thing simultaneously, unknowingly. But there's this idea that the moment you are saying to yourself, I'm not looking for anything serious or anything committed, boom. So you might feel like a game is being played with you by the divine or by spirit, or they do. Yeah, you're good enough for exactly what you wanted. You were just trying to have it with the wrong people. That goes for you or them. That's how I'm hearing that. Okay, let me see what all we got going on here. What all we got going on here? Your commitment is being tested. So if you didn't know, your single days are getting ready to come to an end for some of you. You don't see this coming. It's like you decided that you don't want anything serious, and Spirit is like, yeah, look a little closer. Whilst you maybe have been thinking that you weren't good enough for what you were asking for, the things that you required or wanted in a relationship, it's quite the contrary. You are good enough. You are more than enough. Those individuals did not fit the bill, so they had to get the fuck out of Dodge. So you feel like Spirit is testing you by bringing somebody so compatible toward you, and it does feel like that attraction is extremely magnetic. That is going to be mirrored, you guys, okay? You will feel it will feel like a magnet is in between the two of you when you're together. Okay, so far it's all physical, but Spirit is like, look at the bigger picture. Look at that. Okay, so we have 6 of Wands, 6 of Fire. You finally get to win in love. This person looks at you as a win. They've had it very difficult in love in the past. With the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Cups, to me that feel, yeah, look, and love is at the bottom of the deck. You both have. 6s are, okay, wow, we have 6 6s out here. This is the card of 6. There it is. 6 of Fire, 6 of Cups, 6, 6, 6. 6 is ruled by Venus. Venus is the planet of love. Lots of synchronicities. You're going to see a lot of synchronicities. You don't believe it, or they might not believe it, right? It might be hard to believe because of all of the bullshit and muck you've had to go through. But that is all burning away. Like, that is the past, is how Spirit is kind of relaying it at this point. But to focus on this person more specifically, it's like this feels like a win, but they don't want to get their hopes up too soon. But it feels like it's going to be extremely victorious. You make them feel really good. This person compliments you a lot. Try to accept the compliments, guys, okay? They're pointing me to this full moon in Virgo. The detail-oriented Virgo is like, yeah, you could compliment me, but there's still more to do. And they're like, no, be able to take a compliment, bro. Be able to take a compliment, sis. This person is going to compliment you a lot. It is not a red flag. It's actually a green flag. Okay? It is in order to fill cups that were stolen from you in the past. You gave a lot. So did they. This is a mirrored connection, you guys. So it feels like a soulmate connection that is for real this time. But because you had so many karmic soulmates, right? Where it's like your commitments were always tested. There was always this test that you had to pass, or you were always the catalyst for other people's lessons and tests. That is the end. 10 equals the end. So this is a completely new love cycle for you both, but you both may have a difficult time believing it. It might feel too good to be true, but it's not. They're putting love at the center of the reading. Wow. Wow. 2 major arcana. Oh my gosh, look at this. We have love. Now we have Fortune's Wheel and the Strength. Wowzers. Another 10. Fortune's Wheel is major arcana number 10, and we have the 10 of Wands. So this is the end of a difficult cycle, and now this new love is coming in. It might feel like it's coming in abruptly, and it may also feel like those feelings that the two of you are developing for one another are coming on strong and fast. Okay, I'm not saying the speed of lightning, but it may be more fast than what you had in mind, especially for those of you who are headstrong on keeping it light with the Knight of Wands. Just physical or just, you know, casual. This is far from casual. And it's going to take you both aback. This could also be someone who decided in their mind, like I said, this could be their energy or yours. It feels very mirrored. But they're wanting me to focus on this person's energy primarily now so that you can gain insight on who this is and who you're dealing with or who you're getting ready to deal with. They are a King of Cups. They love love. Gender doesn't matter. Very nurturing. If this is supposed to be the divine feminine and they're showing up as the King of Cups, I feel like this is a divine feminine who has always had to be the strong one in relationships they never got to be soft. We all have both masculine and feminine energy within us. It's supposed to be a balance of that. And when the love is real, right? And when the love is healthy, is what I should say, then that balance comes naturally. But when it's not, bitch, you're fighting for your life. 10 of Wands. So this is a divine feminine who has never really been able to enact her feminine energy as much as the masculine, because she was dealing with unbalanced connections in the past. But that's now changing. If this is a masculine energy, then this is a masculine who desires and wants to be not softer, but they want that nurturing quality of the divine feminine. They've dealt with a lot of masculine energies in the past. So just a disimbalance overall is what we're talking about. And Fortune's Wheel is here to show the both of you that even though you've created these new boundaries, Spirit has a gift for you. This is like a gift coming in, unbeknownst to you. You do not see this coming. The Knight of Wands in Tarot is the player, the playette. Okay, this is the energy of just wanting to dip your toe in the water. You know what I'm saying? Maybe have a little one night stand, maybe get a little fling, little thing, you know what I'm saying? Get in, get off, get out. Like we all grown, right? Like just keep it like that. Because you deem it to be safer, or they did. Okay, they're saying focus on this person. So if this is an individual who, like I said, has had a imbalance in the past, which has required them to create these ironclad boundaries, right? With the Strength card and the Seven of Wands, the boundary is, I'm just going to play. It's playtime. This is not about being dishonest. This is about letting people know what it is, being upfront about what it's like. I'm not looking for anything serious. Even if they don't say it, they're in their mind, they're thinking it's just going to be more casual. But boy, the Spirit has something else in store for the both of you. It's going to shock the shit out of you. Both of you. You're ending pain and you're going into pleasure. I'm hearing the pleasure principle. Okay. Well, it's the principle of pleasure. I'm not gonna do no singing. Okay. That's Janet. So you may be a Janet Jackson fan, or they are. The pleasure principle. So that's like rules surrounding pleasure, because of what's happened in the past. So they do view you to be very tempting. Okay. And this is somebody who is also hell-bent on not making the same mistakes with the Eight of Swords here. But it feels so good. Like you feel so good. The energy feels good. They can naturally be this King of Cups. So water energy is prevalent. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They want to lean more into that water rather than having to be so stern and stoic and kind of closed off, right? With the Strength. This is not about being insecure, because neither one of you are. This is about wanting to play it smart and creating rules, principles, right? Which ideally is this Seven of Wands, but Spirit is knocking all that shit over. Spirit is knocking all that shit over. And neither one of you can like determine or decipher whether this is a test or not. Is this like a temptation? Are you testing me again? And they're like, no. It's time. Pain is over. It's time for pleasure. Now it's time to have fun. Lay back and enjoy this. And boy, will the two of you enjoy. I like this so far, you guys. I do. Still some little residual, effects of the past, but not too much. Not so much that it will create any major blockages, not that I can see. So it does appear that this can move ahead as long as the both of you stay out of your heads and kind of go with the flow. Try to enjoy the ride. Allow the two of you to refill one another's cups. So we have the High Priestess. There's unspoken communication between the two of you. Look how intense the figure is looking, right? I feel like this person, they feel like you're peering into their soul when you look at them. Like you can see them beyond the physical. With the two here, they feel like you balance their energy out. They've never felt safer courting someone or being courted. But it's not spoken. It just is, sort of thing. They may try to explain it to you, but it's hard to explain. And I'm also hearing it's hard to explain to anyone else. So it's something that they can only just feel, not express. That might be a little bit frustrating. It's not to be explained. You're not supposed to understand. Neither one of you are. It's a time to feel, not think. In the past, when you didn't think, though, you ended up in the fire. So you're both trying to avoid that, but this is not going to be avoidable. I mean, you can, of course, deny the offer if you want, but you're going to feel this. This is going to be felt by the both of you on a very spiritual level. It's going to be hard to ignore. In fact, you won't be able to. And you will have a decision in terms of if you are ready to move on to, if you're ready to choose something else. And are you ready to trust yourself again? I'm really talking to them, you guys. So they've had a really hard time in the past. You're a breath of fresh air to this person. So tell me what they see and feel when they first meet the Aquarius. What is the feelings? Yeah, see, look, Ten of Swords is in the reverse, right? There's something healing. Yet the Ten of Pentacles is in the upright. We now have 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Are you ready for this? Is what the divine is saying. Some of you are angry with the divine. This person may have been angry with what they had to encounter and go through. And it's like, now you want to bring me this? And they're like, do you want it or not? Wow. Two of Cups and the Sun. So whether you know it or not, this person, even though they started out just wanting something casual, that very quickly and rapidly is turning into seeing a future, okay? Something solid. Wanting to build something solid with you. They've already built it, is what I'm hearing. So this is not somebody that you have to build with. They already have it. They want to put it together. They want to put y'all's shit together. They're not asking you what you're bringing to the table. They're like, I have a table, you have a table, let's put that shit together. 10, 10, 10s. 10, 10, 10s across the board. So there's also something illuminating about your energy for this person, right? It's like they're able to clearly see the difference between a karmic soulmate and an actual soulmate, right? Because there's still energy of the past that's kind of coming in, but it's not coming in a way to where the past is holding this person back. It's coming in a way that's self-reflective, right? With the Seven of Swords, where they're able to see where they lied to themselves about holding on to certain things and certain people, and what would have led them to this place of saying that they don't actually want a relationship when they really fucking do, right? Right. Yeah, see? With the Four of Swords here, this person is healed. They're not toxic. Neither are you. But there's a lot of self-reflection, and there's a lot of Virgo energy is really detail oriented. So it's like going over the fine print over and over and over again, and then wanting to hire an attorney to go over that shit, and then wanting to hire, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucking judge to go over that shit, and another attorney, okay? You're in the backup to the backup to the backup to the backup, because you want to know that you know that you know that you know that it's not going to be some fuck shit from the past. So just double checking and triple checking and cross checking. In terms of relationships, right? Wanting to make sure that person is who they say they are, which creates delays, okay? It's not a red flag per se, but you cannot make people from the past pay for what the future is doing. But there's a triggering energy here because it feels similar yet different. So they're wanting to make sure that it's not what it was. But those boundaries are quickly going out the window, which might be making this person a little bit nervous, right? You're opening them up a lot sooner than they ever expected. They never expected to open up, okay? They said, I'm coming towards anybody that I'm dating now after resting, so they have healed. Once they start dating again, they may have been dating before they met you, for sure. You shut all that shit down. I don't know if you know that. I feel like they started cutting people off almost immediately after they met you. But it's like they told themselves, right? The boundary, the principle is that they're only coming towards this as a wand, okay? With that action. You either gonna hop on this wand or I'm gonna hop on that wand. Like, that's it. That's all that they were giving. They decided to keep the cups in their arsenal. And here you are. You broke the vault. Or you make them want to break the vault, right? It doesn't feel forced, right? So they're seeing life and love very differently. And I'm not quite sure that you understand the impact you've already had, because it hasn't been that long since the two of you have encountered one another. And for those of you who have not met this person yet, it won't be long before you're both seeing that, oh, this is way bigger than just a situationship, a let's just have fun sort of thing. There's permanence here, like they want you for the long term. And maybe that's something that they thought that they would never want again with anyone, right? The forever bachelor, the forever bachelorette, Nine of Wands, right? It's been a repetitive cycle whenever they have leaned into love, so they kind of put it away. But there's a very healing quality that you possess with the Star card showing up here and now the Knight of Cups. So this person is going to be really sweet on you. They see you as a divine counterpart. Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, both on the table. And you both balance one another out. You're not having to overly be masculine or overly be feminine or vice versa. They want to give you everything, but they don't want to scare you off either. They have a lot to give and they want to give you everything. That's what I'm hearing. This is special. Wow. We also have honesty, right? So they're refusing to lie to themselves anymore. This is why they're being so self-reflective about the past. Okay, they're trying to understand if they got here genuinely. Okay, this person is going to be developing feelings for you rapidly. Rapidly. I feel like you are too, but you're holding your cards closer to your chest than they are. So they're going to be the ones to make the first move. They will be extremely honest in their conversation, but they first want to make sure that they what they're feeling is real and what they're seeing is real. And if they did it in a way that's different from what they've done in the past, they don't want to repeat that. So we have waiting. Yeah, yep. They're going to wait on it. And they are going to allow the feelings to develop. This person is, they're going to fall in love quite soon, guys, before they even say anything. But eventually they will. And they do long to have partnership. But I feel like they told themselves they didn't because it always failed in the past. But you're changing that. It's easy to love you is what I'm hearing. It's very easy for this person to talk to you. And it's extremely easy. I'm hearing, is that a Jay-Z lyric? I make myself so easy to love. So I get that you both have stopped waiting, looking or longing for commitment. And as soon as you do that, that is when everything changes. So we have past maybe affecting this. Yep, that's very strong on both of your ends. Specifically for this person, though, they may be a divorcee, guys. They may have been married before, have been in a very long-term committed relationship. Ten of Wands suggests it was extremely overwhelming and overbearing. A lot of work is what we should just say, right? We belong together. That came out crossing. So this is somebody who's wondering if what they're feeling is real. They don't want to come on too strong too soon, but the feelings are there. So they're holding a lot of it in earlier on in the connection. Okay, universe, what are you doing? I told you. I fucking told you. You both are going to be like, what the fuck is this? Because I already decided. I decided. No Solange. Is that a Solange song? Yeah, I decided. I decided that you are the one for me. That's the song though, okay? This is a love that is creeping up on you, on the both of you. We've been here before. But this time, it's not a soulmate that you have to go through growing pains with. This is not a soulmate that is coming in to teach you a lesson. This is not about pain. It's about pleasure. You're both going to need to be very careful. Spirit is like, you need to look at the bigger picture. This is not about friends with benefits, situationships, and just the sex. Like, you have to see this for what it is. And they're going to make it very plain for the both of you, okay? We have meant to be. It will feel like that, but you're both going to feel the urge to want to like back up and not do too much, not take it too far. When Spirit is like, just let it flow organically, that's still hard because of where going with the flow has led either one of you in the past. Neither one of you are wanting to experience that again, even though this is not that. Let's hop over to the extended, okay? We're going to see. We're going to unpack it all and see where this is heading. And unpack all of the nitty-gritty details we haven't touched on yet, so you can make the best decision for yourself, because the decision is still yours, right? The potential is beautiful. The energy is beautiful. You still have to choose it though, and the choice is always yours. I would like to know, is there enough to actually build something solid here between the two of you? Even though the cards suggest it, there's still a lot of past energy in the atmosphere on both of your ends. With love as the central theme, I want to know if we can get past that, right? If we can unpack it in a healthy way and be able to truly engulf ourselves, meaning you and this person, in this new cycle, and recognize fortune's wheel for what it is, right? And lean into the love rather than the lust. Okay, I would like to know if there's attraction on all levels. We need to know that you're compatible in every way. That's going to ensure longevity, which I feel is a requirement for the both of you. Otherwise, you would have just been friends with benefits if it wasn't going to work for the long term. So before you fully invest long term, can it actually work? Is there compatibility? Are you aligned in all areas in order for that to be possible? I would like to know this person's purest intentions for this connection in the future. Okay, how do they behave once they're committed for a while? Does that switch up? Does that change? We'll see what the chemistry is like in the bedroom between the two of you, okay? I'm nosy. I want to know. And we'll see why this person is single according to their exes, okay? We already saw what they had to say. I want to know what the exes have to say, because sometimes people could put their best foot forward and their representative for it. It's always the ex fault. I want to know the truth. We'll see if there are any warnings that you need to be aware of. And then we'll see how far this is going. How far will this actually go? And what's the probability for union, commitment, longevity, and lifetime partnership between the two of you, okay? I would like to know what subconscious blockages could potentially prolong your growth or your healing in order for you to be open to love completely, even if it's not with this person, because that does appear to be a blockage. So we'll see what that is and what Spirit suggests you do to remove it, okay? ASAP. And then we will pull some time frames. We'll see when this is coming in for those of you who have not met this person yet. And for those of you who have already met this person, then when will it be going into long-term commitment? We will also look to see when your next long-term committed relationship will be, and we'll pull advice on it all so that you can make the best decisions for yourself, okay? So without further ado, click the like button as well as the subscribe button and the notification bell. I'm going to put the link for the extended reading down below in the description box. Got a lot to unpack. This has been very interesting, okay? A very different kind of new love reading. So I'm really interested to see where it's going. I hope to see y'all over there too. Let's go. Let's see.